Here we are at Ma and Pa's place, where the joy flows like a stream of grace. Smiles, white laughter fills the air, babies giggling without a care. Welcome to Ma and Pa's place, where the fun begins and hearts embrace. Sunlight dances, spirits high, Ginger's tail wagging as time flies by. Ma and Pa smile and love surrounds, a sacred peace in these hometown grounds. Jesus walking in the halls, showering the house with blessings and protection. Pa's wearing a Superman tee with a Pepsi in hand, so carefree. Eyes full of love, pride in his gaze, counting blessings in 1,000 ways. Cats play chase, the mice beware. This happy home's got love to spare. Welcome to Ma and Pa's place, where the fun begins and hearts embrace. Sunlight dances, spirits high, Ginger's tail wagging as time flies by. Ma and Pa smiling, love surrounds, a sacred peace in these hometown grounds. Coffee brewing, biscuits warm, shopping halls a family norm. Little hands clap, stories told, guided by grace, young and old. Jesus protecting everyone with his almighty grace. Ooh, yeah, yeah. This is where the blessings stay, at Ma and Pa's place. Joy runs deep in every smile, a love we keep. Jesus protecting everyone with his almighty grace. This is where the blessings stay, at Ma and Pa's place. Joy runs deep in every smile, a love we keep. Jesus protecting everyone with his almighty grace.
Welcome everybody back to the channel. Yes, it has been a hot minute, but welcome to Ma and Pa's place. I am Ma Silicone. Over there is Mr.
Pa Silicone.
And here is Mr. Dakota Silicone. Sorry we've been away for such a long time. We didn't know what to film. We still don't. So we're just going to do a change in chat. We're going to change Mr. Dakota here into a stunning outfit.
We're going to wing it.
Yes. And then we're going to do Miss Divinity. And yes, we'll kind of go from there over other videos. And you know what I did, Pa?
What did you
You
do?
know where Wyatt's cupboard is, where his clothes are, and all the toys are sitting up on the top? If you go out there, there's 2 Kookaburra diapers
Okay.
that I put up on the little radio. Could you grab those? I put them up there because I was looking for something for him, and then I come in here and I completely forgot about them. Pa's not the only one with a shocking memory at the moment. So guys, where have we been and what have we been doing? Well, I'm glad you asked. We have been run off our feet, flat out like lizards drinking, and it's been hard because we have been trying to declutter the house.
Here's your cuckoo
Thank you.
girls.
We have been trying to declutter the house, raise 4 rambunctious kittens, take care of one very needy Oreo cat, and deal with 2 other old pusses that are outside.
Pussies.
Yes. My little Truffles puss, Mr. Marmalade puss, and Oreo's doing really well now that he's outside. He did go for microchipping and vaccinations with Miss Pumpkin and Miss Pepperpot.
Pepper.
Yeah, we call her name, her proper name is Cayenne, as in cayenne pepper. But we call her Miss Pepperpot because she's a spicy piece of work. Little kind of cat. And yeah, definitely a dadda's girl too. Real dadda's girl. Only comes to me when she wants to chew on my fingers. And they've been running us off our feet. Pa no sooner cleans the trays and they're all taking turns getting back in them. So it's a constant case of cleaning cat trays and burning a lot of incense because boy do they stink. They've taken over the lounge room. Oreo sprayed the lounge room, so we're in the process of tearing up carpet squares. And it's just going to take so long because Pa can only get on the floor for so long because he's got scoliosis of the spine and deterioration. And I can't get on the floor at all, God forbid. So in between doing that, we have been throwing out garbage bags full of stuff, of baby stuff, shoes, whatever you can think of, toys galore, and donating it. So we got a lot out, didn't we? Quite a bit. And unbeknownst, it doesn't look like I've even stuck a dent in it. I mean, just one night we put out 7 bags of toys to the town folk who come and took them, you know, like for kids and stuff that need them in the area. And we've put out so much since.
The local Goodwill loves us right now.
Yeah, local Goodwill loves us, the local people. We do curb alerts and stuff. They just come and flock. It's gone within like 10 minutes. And it doesn't look like we've even put a dent in it yet. And I'm shocked. I am shocked. I still cannot get through my dining room. So I'm working on clearing that out completely because I need to rearrange the girls' room. Because at the moment I've got Amy, who still isn't here. They're telling me May now, and I doubt it. I bet you it's not going to be June, July before they get here. Because my 3-year-old, they've been waiting on skeleton parts, like, because it's a metal skeleton. They've been waiting on parts to come from China, like the ball joints for the knees and stuff. And they've been caught up in customs and whatnot, and I don't know. So she's not even poured yet. So by the time they do that, do all the trimming, do the hair, do the painting, I mean, it's going to take weeks. There's no way she's going to be home in May. And I'm really disappointed about that.
Yeah, me too.
You know, because I'm waiting on her. I'm waiting on the London sculpt, which is the same size as this guy, just a totally different head. And he's waiting on his gums.
Yeah.
And his 2 little bottom teeth to come, which I have to glue in myself, but that's not going to be hard at all because I've got fabulous glue at the moment, and I've got dress pins because you've got to gently glue it in and then you've got to pin it in place to keep it still until it dries. So yes, what else have we got going on? Doctors and cat
Oh.
vaccinations and
Endless doctors.
I mean, the vet charge like a wounded bull. They charge more than specialists. I mean, it's disgusting in a way that they charge so much just to look at the cat for 5 minutes
Yeah.
and give it a little needle.
They charge more than a battery pack.
You know, like, to give you an example, the first 2 kittens we took up to her cost me $300 to get vaccinated and microchipped. Then we took up 3 more,
Yeah.
and that was $500. So $700 later, ridiculous.
Yep.
You know, like, and now I've got to get it paid off.
And the
But-
sad part is we're still not done.
No, we've got 2 due back on the 5th, no, 3 due back on the 5th of May for their second lot, and we're noticing to get over that, and we'll have the next lot to go up there again. So it'll be endless for a while. I'll be forever paying off vet pay. And thank God for vet pay. Vet pay, I don't know if you have it in other countries, but here it just allows us to, it's a bit like afterpay. They pay the vet and then you pay them back in payments. Otherwise I couldn't do it. It's just too much. And what are you doing, you heavy little munchkin? You're hiding behind your cow. He's got his cow there. He's hiding behind his... He's acting shy today. Aren't you, Miss Dakota?
You're not shy, are you? Hmm? He says I'm starting a new trend.
He does have a real name. I mean, we call him Dakota because it's easy for people to say his name's Dakota. But his real name is
Danua Wahali.
Danua Wahali. Yes, which means warrior eagle. And that's his little Indian name because he's my Cherokee boy. The real child that this one's representing was my son, Danua Wahali. And his dad, unfortunately, was not Pa. His dad was a Cherokee that I met through my grandfather. And we kind of hit it off for a while. We had him, and then he got killed in a car accident. So, he lost his dad.
So even though I'm not his actual dad,
You have been his dad.
yeah,
You were his dad
yeah.
most of his
and
life.
I do have Native American blood.
Yeah, so he adopted him as his dad. So that's your papa now, isn't it, darling? And I suppose we should get on with getting him dressed. I will keep chatting, and Pa will keep chatting, but we'll have to pan down, otherwise you won't see him. And I'll just position him right so that he's where I need him. And we'll pan down. Well, you'll still see Pa, so that's good. You just won't see me and my titless chest. Am I sorry that they're gone? Yes and no. I'm not sorry that they're gone because the cancer's now gone from here, because I did have breast cancer. The relief, I guess, is why I'm happy, because they're like, there's no more pain anymore. They were quite painful, weren't they?
Yep.
And I had what was actually called implant cancer. So even the capsule of my breast had to be removed. So my chest kind of really dints in now. So, and they did say I could get new implants, and I said, Hell no. Not again.
Been there, done that, don't want it.
I'd sooner just buy bloody fake ones and shove them down my bra. You know, like, I had breast cancer and I'm not sorry that they're gone. I just wish they'd hurry up now and get on with the one that's in my throat. But
Yeah, me too.
hospitals around here are slow. Pa's waiting for a hernia operation and it's not happening anytime soon, is it?
Not for me, it isn't.
So we're going to take his Jimmy Jams off. It does get cold here at 9, so I'll most likely have to put him back into some other pajamas tonight. I don't know, Bobby.
It's still comfortably warm during the day.
Oh, it's quite
But,
warm and muggy during the day.
I thought it was comfortable myself.
Oh, I find it muggy, but then
But anyway, at night is a different story.
I'm menopausal, so that doesn't help. And I had my total hysterectomy a number of years ago, so I don't know why I'm still bloody menopausal. I should have been over it by now. But then I've been told that fibromyalgia can also mimic hot flushes and stuff, so it could be that. Because my fibro at the moment is shocking, isn't it? I sleep, guys, like no tomorrow. Another reason why I haven't been able to do videos, because the fibro has now stepped up into the really severe chronic fatigue stage, to the point like I've almost got narcolepsy, and I constantly just sleep. Like yesterday, I slept all night, all day, and then all the following night. I just could not wake up. It didn't matter what I did or how I did it. I wasn't waking up, was I?
No.
So we're going to strip this fella down and hopefully give him a powder. Powder you down, because you're probably due. He doesn't feel sticky or anything, which is really good considering most of the baby clones do tend to get sticky quick, but he doesn't, so he was done pretty good. I'm gonna sit you up for a second, darling. Get your necklace out of there. I always find that once I get one hand out, the others are easy. And he does have nice armatures in his arms, which I pray never break. He has full body armature actually, because he also has one up here in his head. They're a little soft, so they tend to bend their head down again pretty quick. Oh, I'm all tangled up in you now. Here, lay down, sweetheart. He looks like a little, with that teething necklace on, he looks like a little islander boy. Doesn't he?
Yeah.
He looks like Boy from Tarzan.
I was thinking the demigod from Moana.
The demigod. A little Hawaiian boy. Oh no, they're not Hawaiian. They're
I don't know what they are.
I think they're New Zealand. They're based on New Zealand Maoris. I think. And of course I could be wrong. Which is, you know, not hard for me at all. So what have I got in here? I do have this silicone talcum powder, which is just like Just Matte. Care product for silicone dolls. I can't remember the actual name of this one. It's the same stuff though. It's just exactly the same as silicone velvet. There you go. This is silicone velvet. And not for use on people. But yeah, problem with that is I'm deadly allergic to it. For some reason. I just itch. Oh gosh, I just dropped it, of course. Yes, I itch like no tomorrow. So I just use Johnson's Pure Cornstarch. Don't we?
Yep.
Don't we? Yes, of course we do. Now, let's try not get demonetized. But we do have to undo this because we've got a powder down there, then we've got to put a fresh diaper on. Remember, he is just a silicone doll though, so don't have a heart attack if you get flashed accidentally. I think, like with YouTube and stuff like that, they just put too much bullshit into this demonetizing because people are dressing their dolls and they're naked on camera and stuff. Doll artists advertise their dolls and people like to see the whole doll, you know, especially if they're a potential buyer and stuff. They like to see the whole doll. Even when I was a reborn artist, and I made a lot of dolls, and I made really, really, really good money. And people even then wanted to see the whole doll, even though the body was cloth. So I think the business of, you know, not being able to have your doll naked on camera is ridiculous. Because one, it's a baby. Two, it's a doll. And I think some people are just silly. Yes, of course, I know you do get your perverts out there. But they're just freaking sick. They need to grow up and get a life. You know, like, Lord have bloody mercy, what's wrong with you? If you're into that sort of stuff. You know, sick as. So I'm just gonna... Whoa! That was a little bit too much, wasn't it? Wow.
Overcompensating?
We overcompensated down there big time, dude. Didn't realise how fast that was going to pour out.
Well, he'll stay fresh for a long time.
I like to powder his face just a little bit, not too much. Just take the shine off his nose. Take the shine off his nose. Yes, we do.
You take the shine off my nose too?
Feel better now?
Not inordinately.
Alright, we're going to roll him over. Turn your head, sweetheart. Oh, gosh. Get your hand out of there, darling. There we go. Just feeling... I never can get successful. Oh, Lordy. Bend your arms, sweetheart. There we go. Right. Now, tushies we can show.
You
Oh.
never get successful.
We will cover that bit though. We will not show the world how he's endowed like his father. Poor Pa's got to be careful. He gets out of the shower and the cats start playing. thinking that there's some new toys dangling in the wind. Don't they, dear? Oh,
You're a riot.
I am.
You're a real riot.
Because it stirs you up every time.
How do you know it
Because you're a
stirs me
prude.
up? I am not a prude.
Yes,
I
you
just-
are.
I just have definite opinions.
Definite opinions. You're a prude.
Right.
Tell Pa a dirty joke and he just sort of stares at you blankly. As if it was not funny. Isn't that right, Pa?
Ask my constituents if I'm a prude.
Oh, ugh. Oh, shivers me timbers. Shivers me timbers. First thing we're going to do is get a clean nappy on this guy because this is getting difficult. And we're going to flush somebody before long. So,
I tried to tell you.
let's get some pants on. I'm just going to wear these diaper that has the Australian Kookaburra on them. And they're made by is it that Mambia? Don't know that brand. That's an Aldi's brand. It's an Aldi's brand, I know that. Oh, hang on a second. He's heavy. He's very heavy. Here, Pa, can you take that, Tom? Uh-oh. What's Daddy after? His hand brace. Pa's hand's been playing up a lot. He's got a lot going on with his bones. The doctor once told him that he had the bones of a 90-year-old. And I can believe it. I mean, he's so, fragile, would be the better word. Oh gosh, don't tell me I've put this on wrong.
You put it on wrong.
I'm
And
not.
no, I can't do any better.
I'm just not used to putting nappies on camera. I can do it really well if they're not on camera because I can position them right and make sure that I get it right and all that sort of good stuff. But like this, I always have to adjust constantly. There you go, dude. I guess that'll do ya. I guess that'll do ya. Yeah. Alright, we'll move you back up there. Next, he's going to put on his little Kickapoo buffalo onesie. I love this. Absolutely love it. I got this on Temu, but it is really hard to find buffalo, Native American stuff for babies. And he's 8 months, so he wears 9 to 12 months. And I thought, oh yeah, he's bigger, so it'd be easy to find stuff. No. Highland cows? Sure. Buffalo? No. And that's a real shame. That's a real shame because, you know,
I don't know why they wouldn't have buffalo.
I
They
think,
have everything else.
and this is just my opinion and it will probably piss off a lot of people, but you know me, I say what I want and I say what I think. And if people don't like it, scroll past. You know, simple as that. Look, he looks so damn cute too. Look at him. But I honestly think it is sad that a lot more American native stuff isn't available, isn't around. It's like people are trying to erase that at the end of the day, America is their land. You know, they're the first people of America. They have more rights over the land than anybody else. And they have more rights to call it their country than anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it doesn't matter whether you were born there or not, you're not native. And you never will be. You know, unless you were born Native American. Or have that drop of native blood, as my grandfather would say. And I just do. I'm very, very passionate. My grandfather was a real activist about rights and discriminations against his people. And I really do feel that the white man is trying to erase them. You know, pretend like they didn't exist. Building houses on Native American burial grounds and stuff like that. I see it all the time, especially on bloody YouTube. You know, people are complaining that their houses are haunted. Well, hell no. What do you expect when you build your house on top of a Native American burial ground? That is sacred land.
Mm-hmm.
That is sacred. And if someone come along and you had strong family traditions and whatnot, and someone come along and disrespected your ways of life and disrespected your people or whatever, you would react the same way.
Yep.
You would be so upset.
And if somebody did
So
that,
have the respect for them.
if somebody did that to me, I'd haunt the living hell out of them.
Yeah. I just feel sad that, you know, like, they're beautiful people. You know, I grew up with all of my grandfather's native family and friends and all of that, and they are beautiful people. And they really care about the land and never kill something that they can't use. And they will use every inch of that animal for something, one or the other. And then white man comes along and just wants to kill something for the sake of killing it. That is what upsets me. Really gets on my goat. But anyway, let's move along. Who next is going to wear this gorgeous little shirt with squirrels all over it. Oh, is that gorgeous? Look, little acorns and nuts and all sorts of what? Oh, I just love me some squirrels. I do. I can never pronounce it properly, but I don't care because I love them anyway. I mean, I learnt to speak English watching Sesame Street. And that's how I picked up English. And then I was sent here to Australia and I had to continue to learn English and pick up the Australian accent, which I did. I lived here long enough to do that. But yeah, it took me a while to speak English. My other, more native language was my grandfather's language. And I also spoke German and Russian. So I was multilingual.
The only language that I know anything about besides English is German.
Right.
And it's been so long since I've been to Germany that I've forgotten some of it. But I'm sure that if I were back there again, I'd pick it up quickly.
Yeah, you would. It's the same with me. I've forgotten a lot of it now that I'm no longer speaking it, living it, and dealing with it. A lot of it I still remember. But I know if I was to go back there, it wouldn't take me more than a couple of weeks and I'd be back into the swing of it.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I was never fluent with the language, but I knew enough to get by and to do what I needed to do.
Right. I don't know if we'll do up that top button or not just yet, but anyway. And then he's going to wear these cute little shorts with these suspenders on them. And I need to cut that off if I can get my scissors. Get down. Okay, that's better. But don't you look smitten, eh? You're a little smitten kitten.
Oh, jeez.
Yes. Like, we lock the kittens up in the little bathroom every night, sort of keep them contained, and then Oreo comes in and he gets run of the house. Now that he's de-sexed and the spraying has stopped, he's back on the trusted books for now. He's not allowed around the kittens though because he's big and he's a bit of a bully and he holds them down and bites them very hard. And our little Duke had a very nasty bite above his eye. So they don't mingle until they're a bit bigger and can stand their own, because he's a bit of a bully at the moment, and the only one he plays with, like Truffles, he's frightened of my Truffles. I mean, she'll bash him. But Marmalade will play with him because Marmalade can put up with him.
Well,
And Marmalade's bigger, so he belts his backside, so...
I saw outside the door earlier today the Oreo playing with Marmalade, and they were
getting along.
They were locked in together. They're just going at it.
Yeah. But they can hold their own together, which is really good. Are you farting? Gross, pal. We're trying to do a video and you're firing off blanks.
Well, good. That means there's nothing there.
You want to hope not. I smell that and I will spray you. Now, these shorts fit him really good. I'm really pleased. I would love to do that. Oh, hang on a minute. Nah, you're disgusting. Go away, you smelly thing. Oh, Pa, that's terrible.
Exaggerating?
No. I have got a nose that is 10,000 times stronger than yours. I can smell this man farting in another room.
You just marred my glasses.
I don't care. I can still smell that, Pa. That's nasty. Leave the room.
Here, have a chocolate egg.
Ew, yuck, I don't like chocolate eggs. I am not a chocolate person. I'm not.
Well, I prefer caramel myself.
I don't know. Do you like that button done up? I kind of do.
Where?
We'll work it out. We'll take a vote on it in a moment. Let's just get his straps up. Let's get your straps up.
I have a condition.
Oh, Lord, here we go. Go on, what is it?
It's terrificus gastritis.
Oh, Lord. Mercy. Now, There's no way to shorten or tighten his suspenders. And they're clearly too big. Oh well, not to worry. What I could do is I could probably just pull them back and just tie a bit of string across the back of them to keep them a bit tighter. He's even got a little pacifier and it has a little hedgehog on it. Do you want your hedgehog? Open up. There we go. He's got an awkward mouth because... There. Alright, shoes. Look at his shoes, guys. They match the fact that he's got the woodland pacifier and the little squeal shirt. And look at his shoes. Got little leaves and things. Oh, I love them. He's going to look stunning in these. I tried to find this morning Divinity's little brat. She's got some dark brown Mary Janes. Do you think I could find them? No. So I had to get some cream shoes for her, but they're not the ones I wanted, so it's kind of annoying me because I'm really fussy when it comes to dressing them. I like things to just match, and the shoes don't exactly match. So it's annoying the hell out of me because I know she's got brown Mary Janes. When we cleaned up the girls' room and moved the rack out and we moved a lot of stuff, that's where they were.
They could be anywhere by now.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Being that they belong to the girls, I figured I would have put them away. Unless they're in Titchika's cot. You want to go and have a quick squeeze. Because I did throw a lot of stuff in her crib. They might be there, but I'm not holding my breath, of course. But, okay, so now we need to brush his hair. I'll sit him up for a second and show you him so far. Here he is. Handsome man. Put your head back, darling. And yeah, I will have to pull these back and tighten them. Oh, what's wrong with your head? Your head's too heavy for you, isn't it? There we go. Hold your head up. I always worried about the head, the armatures and the heads and stuff, because if they snap, Lord have mercy, you're going to have a baby with a very floppy head. I just saw somebody in my doorway. So the ghosts are active today. And I often do that.
These are the only things that are in there.
No, that's their cowboy boots.
Okay, huh?
No, they're little dark brown Mary Janes, love. And we'll comb all this down and then we'll puff up his curls. Because he has lovely curls. His hair doesn't fall out like regular silicone hair because it's definitive hair, which means it is actually glued on in a very special way that baby can do. And his head's a little floppy today, it's got me worried.
When it's not holding itself?
No, not as good as it used to.
That's not good.
No, and I'm worried that if his wire snaps, we're in trouble. But anyway, there he is, guys. Can't rightly see him properly. Let me just turn that camera up just a tad. Oh, Lord. put that over there for a sec. And there he is. What do you think?
He looks good.
He's got his little squirrels on his shorts, his gorgeous little shoes, and his cow. Want your cow? Yeah. You cuddle your own cow. There you go. And there he is, Mr. Dakota. All dressed for success. Maybe Daddy can pop you. What chair can you sit in? I suppose he could pop in any one of those chairs, couldn't he?
Yeah.
Parker, put you in the chair. And we'll dress your sister now. And you can get up in your chair and you can play with the monkey book. Cute little monkey book. And we'll just stand you up. There he is. Look at him. Oh, got him?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I got you.
Alrighty, so now we're going to do...
There we go.
Could you grab me her, love?
Yep. Okay. Oh,
Guys, with the same thing again, only this time with Miss Divinity. You know... no, I didn't. I did get her a bow. Miss Blue Eyes.
okay.
Okay, he's got his little... Next.
All right. My little cherry blossom.
I didn't bring her out a toy other than her. She's got her little rattle. And she's gripping onto her bumblebee. Oh gosh, I'm going to have to redo her hair completely. It's a mess. Now, let me sort her out here. Gosh, she's all bumbles today. Look, she's got her bumble
Bumbles.
lovey and her flower. She's wearing her bumblebee pajamas and her bumblebee socks, as you can see there. She does have a Minnie Mouse pacifier, which will pry off her if we can get it open. There we go. I'm trying to open up the wrong side, no wonder I couldn't get it off. Alright, you're going to come sit up here and say hello to your constituents. Come on. Say hi, everybody. I'm Divinity. I am Miss Divinity Storm. Even under her pajamas, she has a bumblebee onesie. Because she's my Miss Bumble. Say hi, everybody. What you going all shy for? What you going shy for? She's staring at Pop. She's like, hi, Pa. I tea you. Pa. And she did have a bumblebee bow in her hair. But when we put the sleep mask on her, either putting it on or taking it off, Pa knocked the bee off it. So now I have to fix it.
Do you still have the bee?
I do still have the bee. I've just got to get my glue gun out. Oh, God knows where that is. And fix it. And do something with this mop of hers. I don't want to actually take it out and then have to put it back up again. So I'll probably just fluff up the edges. Right. So let's go. You can pretty well much see her like that, so we might not move the camera. Get these off first. Oh, goodness me, what? Oh,
You hear that? You've been woman.
you have been womaned. I'll no sooner get her changed and I'll have to change her back into her pajamas because it'll get cold. You watch. But I wanted to do a video. I wanted to get on here and say you know, yes, we're still kicking. So those that love us will be glad of that, and those that hate us will be disappointed. But it's a win-win, really, isn't it?
Yep.
Because we're making those that love us happy, and those that hate us, we're pissing you off. Because we're still alive. But, you know, that's
Well, you
life.
know.
We can't please everyone.
You know, even those who hate us, either way, if they're watching us, they're giving us the attention anyway.
Well, that's it. They're proving that they're really fans. Aren't they?
Yep.
I'm going to put that stuff on your side because that's the stuff I've got to put away. That's all got to be put away. This has got to be put away. Alrighty. Now, luckily for you, these are easy to get off. I can sit you up though.
You hear that? It's lucky for you.
You're running out of things to say, pal.
Who?
You.
Are you kidding? I ran out of things to say years ago.
God. That's not good. That
No,
is
but
not
it
good.
is accurate.
We did buy a new bed. We gave up because the single beds kept coming apart, and as much as I need my bars, and I do have bars there, between me and Part there is a bar, and I have to have those because I need them to help me roll over. Because pain levels and stuff, I can't roll over on my own. Will it be a pain in the butt when I don't have it? Yes. I will have still one on one side, but I just won't have that one in the middle. I am going to have to try and get a monkey bar above the bed to help pull myself up and stuff. We'll work it out. But
In
we
the
did give up
meantime-
and buy a proper bed because...
In the meantime, I'll probably be her bar.
Yes, I'll grip onto him. Probably rip his arms off trying to roll over. I've got to take your bumble off. Yes. It's all got to come off. And then we're going to powder you. Oh, and you've got a kookaburra on. You're wearing a kookaburra. It doesn't matter. It's a dead kookaburra, so we're going to change that too. Yeah, it's a dead one. And I am looking forward to Annie and that getting home. And Lord have mercy, I wish they'd hurry up. You know, like a friend of mine. Get off my thing, you know. Like, I ain't got nothing there anymore, girl, but still don't want to flash what is there. Hang on. Excuse me. Oh, I've got allergies. Not to cats. Just to pollens and dust. And around here there's an abundance of that. Because we've got the big coal trucks going past and the wheat trucks going past and all the dust flies off them, and it's quite disgusting. There. Now, you're quite shiny, my love. So you definitely need a powdering. She's covered in shiny spots. I'm slowly trying to learn how to do things with silicone, such as painting and matting and all that sort of good stuff, and it's just taking its time, like everything with me. And workspace, of course. Can you put your hands up? Put your hands up there and leave them there. Oh no, she's got tears under her arms. I've got to fix that. She's only got that side. Oh, I should fix it today, but we might do it tonight when I put her back in her pajamas. It's a 5-minute job, and I've got this fabulous stuff now that I really like. The fan's blowing. I don't have that fan's too loud behind you guys. I've just realised, and I'm terribly sorry, but it's so hot in here you can't not have it on. So I'm hoping the phone isn't picking up the fan.
Or at least not to the point to where you're unable to hear.
Yes. Get the front first. Yeah, get you all powdered and smooth and silky. And I will definitely fix that tonight so it doesn't get worse.
Is it a bad tear?
It's pretty. It's a surface tear, but it's a big one. It's a big one, isn't it? And it's because what happens is that the armatures always break up here in the shoulders, and when they do and you go to pick them up or dress them, the armpits are always the first place to tear. And it's something that if you want to interact with your babies, you are going to have to deal with peeling and minor tears. And see, like her toes are peeling. We'll have to put something over that as well. So it just happens, you know. And that's why I want to learn how to do things so that I can make the repairs myself. See, and you got to be careful where there's like deep wrinkles in the feet, because when you're doing stuff and the feet are constantly moving, see, she eventually is going to tear just in there, and I'll fix that tonight as well. So that's the downfall of silicone, is that they do tear. Okay, there we are. We're nice and fresh down there now. It's powdered, yes. I'm going to do your hair in a second, but first we've got to roll you over, because we've got to do your back. Oh. Yeah, and you can see that the armatures have broken in her shoulders. That's why her arms move so freely. Yeah, and we'll fix that tonight. Just turn your head, sweeter. We don't want you suffocating there. Alright. Some on the tush. Nothing better than a powdered tush, I reckon. Get out of the shower and you put powder on and you feel all smooth and silky. And you smell good. And I love to smell good. Pa reckons that I put so much spray and stuff on, he says it looks like I'm spraying for bees. And I'm like, I just want to make sure everything is covered and smelling good.
The only thing she's missing is the hat with the net over her face.
Did we do your tush? Oh, we did. Okay. I couldn't remember. And over your arms.
You did her teeny tush.
I did her teeny tush, yes. Yes, but I do. I want to learn to paint silicone. I want to learn to matte and all that good stuff. Because my old Summer Rain that was destroyed deliberately, viciously, and for no reason by Naomi Johnson. Naomi Johnson Silicone Art Dolls. And no, will I stop going on about her? No. Hell no.
People need to know about her.
People will always get told that, you know, she destroyed a $25,000 doll out of sheer and utter spite because she didn't like Baby Clone and decided that you know, she wanted to be an internet troll and bully, and she made me her target. You know, after I gave her gifts, I gave gifts to her son. You know, I spent thousands of dollars with her, and to this day, she owes me money. And she was notified that she now has to pay me back because the police proved that she was nothing but a liar. They sent back my doll. You know, I was cleared of all accusations. And she's just ignored me. Yes, I could take her to court. Yes, I could sue her for a freaking fortune. There you go. You know, not to mention stress, anguish, the replacement of that doll. I mean, I could literally sue that woman for thousands. One day, maybe. Right now, I couldn't be bothered because she's simply not worth it. And I'm somebody that's going to sit back and let God take care of it. Because, you know, God help her the day she has to stand before Him and go through judgment. It isn't going to go well. She broke every commandment in the book, including falsely accusing her neighbour. You know, I was bullied into the point that I almost committed suicide. I had had enough. And I was so stressed and gutted over losing my baby. I mean, that doll was my baby. She had my daughter's face. And yes, it was my daughter's face. And she took that away from me. And that doll still sits destroyed in a room waiting to be fixed, and I just don't have the skill to do it myself. There's no one in Australia that will touch it because it's baby clone, or because they don't want to get involved with Naomi Johnson's bullshit. You know, I mean, I know that there are a lot of doll artists in America that have blocked Naomi, not just from what happened to me, but a lot of them blocked her long before she did anything to me. They blocked her when she stole from Bonnie Brown, copying Bonnie Brown's work and then selling it as her own, you know. And her little sidekick Cindy Lee apparently did the same. I mean, she did it more than once and got caught. Somebody told me that she got caught twice stealing other people's work. So the fact that she's Naomi's friend, you know, makes me know now where she learnt that little skill from.
At whatever point she has to answer for what she did, I'd hate to be her.
I'd hate to be either of them. Because you will answer for it one day. Karma will come and get you, and when you die, the devil will be waiting. He will send his band of demons and they'll be waiting for you. So, don't plan on seeing any loved ones, unless they're in hell too. Because God doesn't forgive everything. And He knows what you did. And You know, it's sad because, you know, she was a beautiful doll that was destroyed, and she destroyed my Charlie, deliberately destroyed him. I mean, she incriminated herself. She kept on sending sick photos of the dolls all the time, butt naked. There was no need for that. None whatsoever. You know, I don't care if she was fixing my dolls or not. She could have still put something over that area. She didn't have to deliberately sit them on the couch with their legs spread. You know, I mean, it was really sick stuff that she was doing. You know, and then she incriminated herself again, you know, knowing that my Charlie's drinking wet system had been cut by her to the point she cut a piece out of it so it couldn't even be joined back together. So that every time he was put in water, he would fill up with water and then he would fill up with mold. And she deliberately done that to him and then sent me a photo of him laying, or drowning, I should say, in a full bathtub of water, knowing that he was filling up with water.
Completely submerged.
Completely. So she was the most narcissistic, obnoxious, evil thing that I'd ever come across in my life. And I've come across some evil people. She just full on took the cake. Divinity's gonna wear this today. She's gonna wear this gorgeous little, it's a brown cotton bloomers with suspenders and this little beige shirt with like little wheat fields all over it. And that part's nice and warm, and then these are like cotton, I guess. So this is what she's going to wear today. She'll be cozy at this, and she'll wear a pretty bow and some socks. And we'll do your hair. Yeah, so she did some sick and some strange. She sent me a lot of strange photos that just look, and I showed them to the police. And the police said, you know, is she a full quid? And I said, probably not. You know, I tried to warn them that she needed to be reported to docs, because if she was doing that kind of creepy stuff around me, what was she doing with the kids? You know, and when she had her relative there, I think it was her cousin's kid or something, and she just threw him away, just out of the blue, just, nah, that's it, gotta stick him in foster care and he can go and live with some strange single man. I was horrified at that. I'm like, how do you kick out family? Or what was that kid seeing that you didn't want him to know?
Yeah.
You know, what was going on in your house that made that kid see red flags and you needed to shut him up and get rid of him? That's another thing that worried me, because he was like 13 or something.
Yeah.
You know, and he was abandoned by his mother. He would have felt abandoned by his grandmother when she could no longer take care of him. And then he was abandoned by Naomi. Tell me, how in the hell is this kid not going to grow up and be the most abusive male towards females because he was forever let down by them? Get your foot out of there. Every single female in that boy's life abandoned him, like let him down in some way. You know, like, how do you do that? You know, like, gosh, I raised 27 kids in my lifetime. And I went through some hard times with foster kids in my care. They still call me mum today because I stuck it out with them. You know, I was in there for the long haul. I did the tough love and I did the soft love. I knew what they needed when they needed it, and I never gave up on them. When they felt like fighting the world, I just would sit and hug them, and I'd hug it out of them until they couldn't fight anymore. Because that was the one thing that they never had, was a decent hug. And just to have somebody say, at the end of the day, I love you, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
I never once said, nah, you're too hard to handle, and throw them away like a piece of unwanted trash. Disgusting behaviour. Disgusting. And this woman calls herself a Christian. In what lifetime? Because it ain't this one. So, and anyone that follows Naomi Johnson or thinks, you know, that she's a great artist and everything, you need your head checked. Oh, I'm sorry, but you do. Because you're supporting a vindictive, narcissistic vandalist that doesn't give a stuff about anybody but herself, will rip off anybody any chance she gets, is not a great sculptor at all, especially on bodies. And because she's a doll sculpt thief, she should be getting the same fucking bullshit treatment that everyone else has given Baby Clone, and they didn't do shit. It was just a bloody rumour that some another narcissistic piece of work did, like Naomi Johnson, that didn't like Baby Clone and wanted to take them down. And these are too big on you as well. So what we're going to do is roll you on your side, and I'm going to crisscross your straps, and that will make them a little bit shorter. If I can just get them undone. Gosh, small buttonhole for such a large button. But Pa and I still have a lot to do. We're still waiting for the weather to cool down, and we don't have a lot of time because we do have an auction on our driveway coming up in May, and if we're to clean our shed out, we have to do it before so. And from what I understand, that auction is around the 15th of May, I think.
Well, is that when it is?
I think so. I know it's not long. Alright, Missy Moo. There we go. Hang on. Your collar's all over the place now, lovey. Okay, now we need some socks. So we've got to put these big, cutie patootie brown socks on with nice big bows. And that'll help keep your tooties warm. And they'll come up to your knees, hopefully. They should be knee high. Almost. That's cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
And so yeah, we need to get the shed cleaned out big time and fast, so we can do a massive curb alert. Then we've got to clean out the caravan, and we've also got to go through the smaller garden shed and get that empty out, because that, if we lose that land down the back, is technically not on our land, it's on their land. And as much as I paid for that shed, I'm going to have to tear it down. I'm going to have to get in there and work out how to unscrew it all and take it down. Now, I don't think these shoes are going to match at all. These are the shoes that I had that I don't know. Oh, they might work. I'm so annoyed I didn't find her brown ones, because her dark brown ones were perfect.
And watch this, after we don't need them anymore.
Yeah,
we'll
as soon as
find
we
them.
don't need them anymore, they'll turn out. Always happens, doesn't it? Bloody Murphy's Law.
Murphy needs to rewrite his law.
He needs to do something. He definitely needs to do something, because that's annoying. But this little girl here, I must say, loves a shoe. Doesn't she, Pa? Oh,
she
my
definitely
my
does.
suits, my suits. She does love some shoes. Oh, now that's stuck to my finger. Get off. Okay. You know what? I think I'm putting these on the long feet. Good on you, Mum. Can't even work out how to put my shoes on. Lovely, she said. They're not what I wanted, but, you know, at least she's got some shoes on.
Yeah.
I mean, she doesn't really know the difference, does she?
No.
Now we've got to sit her up and try and do her hair. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, let's see what we can do with that mop of yours. I don't know what you all think of her. I love an old-fashioned baby. But as you can see with the shoes, see, the brown shoes would have been so much nicer. But these will have to do for now. Let's get some of this. That's got a little bit of hair stuff in it, and it smells lovely, doesn't it?
Yeah, it smells alright.
It smells gorge. Comb it all down first, because she's got these wild flyaways. And then I wet it again, and then we fluff it up. And then we just give it a little light spray. And then we just curl it up. And she does have lovely wavy curls at the back. When her hair's down, it's very stringy, isn't it?
Yep.
So we tend not to let it down, because, again, I don't want to cut it myself. I could, but I don't want to, because it's not going to grow back if I make a mistake. So I best just put it up, and I just leave it alone, and we just decorate as we go. And then we'll take this pretty brown bow and work out which way it bloody well goes. I have no idea. It goes that way. You ready, Freddie? Alright, here we go. Up, around, and over. And we can hide that right in front of there. I don't know how that looks, but trying to get those curls out of the way, but they won't go. No, it's not working. We might have to go get a brown bow. I think we might be better off with the brown bow. Could you go in the drawer and see if you can find a big brown bow that clips on?
What drawer is that?
You know, where all the hair bows are. Do have a neutral kind of dummy. It's not as neutral as I would have wanted either. No. With her, it's about getting that tongue down. But you could say, hello everybody. Hey. Yeah, I think we'll wait for Pa to get back, because if I sit that up there, it looks good, but this kind of pulls back her curls, which I would have rather have down there. So it just messes up the rest of it. What'd you find? Oh yeah, that'll do. Voila. And there she is, guys. So there's our M's. There she is. Say hi. She's looking that way. She's looking at Pa. Trying to pull your shirt down. So what do you think, Pa?
She looks good.
Do I look good? You
Yeah.
like my shoes? Mummy's still got to look for those brown ones, I'm determined. They've got to be somewhere. Just have to put that back in her sock bucket. And there she is. Okay, we can lift that back up a little bit now. There we go. Okay, we'll stand her up. Oh, Pa, frog legs. And there she is. So, to me, the shoes are the wrong colour. They don't really match. She'd probably look better with just the socks. Take that off for a second. Yeah, she looks better with just the socks. I am determined to find her brown shoes. But there she is. And what we have to do now is to find her a cute little lovey. Does she have something that would match this in her bed? Do you want to sit here with her and talk to everybody, and I'll go and have a look?
Talk to her.
Hang on, guys. I've got to get up. Lord have mercy, this is going to be hard. Got to get that thing off the floor. It's fallen down there. You pick up that. Thank you. Alright, hang on. Oh, gosh. Oh. Hang on. I'll squeeze past. Get in there, Pa.
Well, you just bumped the camera.
Oh, get in there. It's a tight space. You can fix the camera. How's that?
Well, my head's cut off, but anyway.
Lift the camera. Yeah. Yeah, take your daughter.
There she is.
And sit her up properly so she's looking at everybody. Just watch her head, honey. Watch her head.
Yeah.
How's that?
Yep.
Alright, that'll do it till I get back. I'll go find her a toy. Or a lovely, I should say.
Well, while Ma's going to look for whatever it is she's looking
Tell
for,
'em what you been up to.
what I've been up to, well, I haven't been up to a whole lot of anything except just puttering around, running a lot of errands and trying to clean up here and there, you know, as we can. The nights have been getting cold, so doing anything at night is hard. And then in the daytime, well, the daytime I'm usually running around doing some kind of errand. And then when I'm not, we try to do what we can around the house during the day, but we only get so many hours of light, considering the time we usually get up, which is right around noontime or thereabouts, sometimes later. You know, it depends on how late we've been up the night before, because Ma doesn't sleep very well, and I try to stay up as long as I can with her, but you know, I don't always make it to the times that she can make it to. Once in a while I do, but you know, for the most part, I usually run out of steam around 5-6 o'clock in the morning, give or take, and Ma's up for however much longer than that. But I do what I can. I try to help where I can, and sometimes it's hard, but we putter along as best we can.
We got a giraffe. Got a cute giraffe.
Well, and well.
There we go. You're with your papa. Yes. So next time we'll pick a couple of different ones to dress. And I don't know, we might dress Wyatt next time, I think. And soon I hope to have London. I have an outfit I'm dying to put on her, because I think it'll be gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I guess that's it for this video, although we could take you on a small tour, show you where we're up to, show you the mess the kittens have made in my lounge room. So, yes.
Yeah, and then when we go in the lounge room, we get rushed.
Yes. So, we'll end this video for a second, and then when we come back, we'll go on a tour. That'll give us a chance to put Miss Divinity up in a high chair to watch some cartoons. Would you like to do that and have a bottle? And have some lunch? She looks quite cozy in that, doesn't she?
Yep. She's got the colors of a very nice cup of coffee.
Oh, Lord. That's flannelette, so that's like really warm. I really like this. I think this is lovely. I think I got this particular outfit on AliExpress. Their clothes, when you get down to the, like, type in, you know, old-fashioned or antique baby clothes, they have the most exquisite stuff. A little pricey, but worth it
Yeah.
because the materials are fabulous. Excuse me. So, alrighty, guys, we'll be back. Okay, let's see if I can film this correctly this time and not cut off their heads. There's the baby sitting up in their high chairs. Well, that's really Charlie's and that's Summer's chair, but you know how it is. Anyway, let's go. The others are still in bed. So that's Winter. And there's Summer. Sorry about the shadow. Then we go into the boys' room. This is their play area here. They do have a train set, which is in that bag there. Oh gosh. And there's a lot of it. And it all sets up on here, but they just sometimes want to play with their cars there. And this is Klaus's Dinosaurs and Zenith's garbage truck collection. And that's their talk box thing for music. Anyway, there's Klaus. He's asleep. And over here we have Charlie. And over here in this crib, we have little Wyatt tucked up in bed. And over in this crib, we have Zenith. And there's his little police uniform. This is their cute little record player that they got for Christmas. And I got to tell you, it's really bloody cute. Like, it comes with these different albums. There's Mindfulness. This one's country, which I really like. I don't know if I'm putting that back in properly. The next one is kids classics, pop and hip hop. But I'll put a country one on. Hang on, Pa. We're going to put on a record. And you do put it on like a real record. And I'm gathering it's on, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's on. And voila.
I skip to the count and I count with a skip. I'm a skip counting cowboy about to let it rip. Since the 1, 2, 3s are easy for you, we'll skip every other number as we count by 2. Now count 2, 4, 6, and 8. We skip to 10. Hey, we're doing great, but we better settle up. It's almost time to race. Let's count by 5.
And then they just move across, and it makes that sound like you're ripping it across.
Let's help the veggies grow.
And then it stops. You get 2 songs either side, and it's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Let's go this way. Back up.
Don't you want me to put the mug in the room?
Yeah, just give it to me. Hold it. Hold it. I need to grab the handle. Thank you. All right, shift. This bed is a mess because I'm trying to tidy it up for who? Annie. And then these 2 wardrobes here I want to move. That one I want to move out of here. That one I want to move down there. And that one I want to move out of here so I can put another bed over there. This mess here that you see all piled up is Mia's stuff. And until I clean up the room, I've got nowhere to put it.
And before I remove the wardrobes, I'm going to have to eat a lot of spinach the night before.
Yes. Dakota's bed and Divinity's bed. See, I'm having a mind fart now. There's Miss Molly. She just constantly sits there. She doesn't do much. And, yeah, that's the hole that I haven't really stuck a hole in yet. Have I, Pa?
Not yet.
It is a mess. And we clean stuff out, but then we tend to put more stuff in there.
And that's only because we can't find a place for it.
Well, so we're cleaning. And that's the boys' room. You don't want to go in there. That's a nightmare. Piled up with stuff. But we're going to go through here. We did manage to get some stuff out of the kitchen. So at last, you can see the bench.
Yeah.
So we got rid of a lot of that. We got rid of a lot of stuff from up there. And let's go this way. Let's go.
Here it comes.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Hang on a second, park at the light. And I'll just quickly sit down because if I don't, I'll step on somebody. And, okay. Let the attack begin.
Excuse you.
Oh, and there they all are on Pa's chair. Very comfortable. We have Mr. Duke down there. That's the male. And the 3 girls.
If you don't mind.
There's Duke. And there's the 3 girls.
My God.
That one there is completely... Who's that? Oh, that's Duchess.
Yep.
The one that just laid on Duchess is Pumpkin. And that little black face over the corner there. That's Miss Pepperpot Cayenne. And she's a spicy little number. And are they going to let Pa... No. Go away, they said, unless you're going to scratch my belly.
You do realize this is my chair?
They don't care.
She says, so what?
Yeah, do we care? This is their little tunnel that they can run around and whatnot in. That's a little cat house over there that plugs in and it's all heated inside. We are planning to put that outside for the outside cats so that when it gets really cold here, they can get in it and they can stay warm. And then I will get rid of the cage over there in the corner and I'll put another one over there for these cats. Now, I've got all this junk back here behind me, which you can see. And that's trying to barricade them from getting under my chair and pooping, which they were doing. So, lucky for us, they are using the trays. We've got 2 trays now. And that's helping, but we've got to burn incense constantly because they stink.
I can't believe they moved.
Well, probably because they thought you've got, is it time for wet food? And it's like, no. You turn into poop machines with that stuff. So that's what's happening with them. Now, we can, if I can get up. Somebody once asked me to show the front yard. And I want to give a shout out to Dee. What was Dee's channel name?
That's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it.
Oh, I do know it because I watch her all the time. Where's your phone?
In there.
You need to go get it. But anyway, come move this cat because I've got to get out the door. I've got a pumpkin puss underfoot. Oh, hang on, there's a Duke down there as well.
Yep, there is.
I need to get out the door. Oh, my Lord. So there's my new bed. Stacked up. My door is off kilter. So it doesn't always... Lord have mercy. Hang on a sec, guys. So Pa's going to argue with the door, but yeah, there's my bed. And some cat stuff. This couch, we're getting rid of the couch and we're cleaning all this up. And we're just going to have the heated cat house out here. Keeping everything warm. And I need to block this off to stop the cats getting under there. This is my yard. It's a mess at the moment because we just got through summer and everything is dry and dead. But that's my gardens. The cats love going in there. You know, I mean, this place is bad for snakes. That's another front yard of mine, but I've got a privacy fence running through the middle of it. I would have taken it right out, but council won't let us because they said that having it closed in sort of ruins the view or something for the cars turning the corner, some crap like that. I said, well, you could put up mirrors, but they don't want to. This is all very dried. It needs a good pruning and a clean up and whatnot. So, and this, I don't have grass, I have cat eye. And they're quite nasty and sharp, and that's just all crunchy cat eye. You walk in there, your shoes will be full of prickles. So I eventually, again, I just want to dig all this up and get rid of the whole lot. And honestly, I just want to concrete the front yard. It'd be so much easier to do things out here. You know, and then just get a whole bunch of native plants and plant this up with a lot of natives that can survive in this hot heat and stuff. Some of the trees, like this one here, you can tell they're leaning badly, so those branches need cutting off and whatnot. So it's not doing that great, but this is my outside, the front of my house over here. I mean, it's not that great, but it's home, you know. And as I said, that's my little front porch around the side here. Hang on a sec, guys. I just found my cat's collar. He's always losing his collar. I don't know how he manages to pull him off, but he does. And that's down the side, and there's Miss Jinjin. Say hi, Jinjin. Say hi. You digging holes again? Your dad will get you. Your dad will beat your backside, yes he will. Digging up holes and making dust. Not good. Not good, darling. No, your dad won't be happy. No. So we're going to prune out here, as you can see. You need a bath. Laying in all that dirt. And see, that's the mechanic next door, that wall. All of this building here. This is the mechanic next door. I mean, he's literally in my yard. I need to build a fence down here because, yeah, not good. And there's a kitty cat at the door. There's a little kitty cat at the door. Go on, off you go. Back up. Hang on, guys. Pa just found the official Superman cookbook. I don't want to know about that. And there's Miss Pumpkin smooching up to Pa. Oh, she's such a smoochy puss. Oh, she's such a smooch. Down here we have, that's Duke hiding under there. And that's Duchess. Duchess. Dutchie. Hello, darling. Oi. I'm up here. Here, I'll grab something. Look up. And there's little Miss Blue Eyes there. That's Cayenne. All right, can I sit down, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, before or after I stand on one of them. Look at them.
That's cool.
So, that's a bit of a tour. I could take you out the back, but gosh, that's a lot of hard work too. We'll do that one next time. But hang on a sec. Oh, Pumpkin. She just jumped at me. Give you your phone. And I'll look at the baby patch. I thought so. Yeah, Dee from the baby patch. Big shout out to you, darling, because she jumped on last night to see if we were okay. And that's why I did the change in chat video today, so that we've got something out there again. And I wanted to give Beautiful Dee a big shout out, and her channel is called The Baby Patch. If you haven't seen her videos, please go over and give her some love at The Baby Patch. And she's got some beautiful dolls and stuff. So it's worth going over and seeing her channel and show her some love. You know, subscribe and like her videos. And what are you two doing? Fighting over the bowl. You can only stick one head in there at a time. So, yeah, that's what's been happening. And I guess that's about it for today.
Yeah.
Is it not?
Well, I don't have anything
So,
else.
thanks for watching this video if you got this far. We totally do appreciate you. We hope that you all stay blessed and stay good to God and keep Him first.
Yep.
If you can do something for someone else today, please do so. And remember that that is God answering their prayer through you. And we will catch you in our next video, which will probably be in a couple of days. We'll give it a bit of a break for a couple of days, and then we'll come back and we might dress Wyatt, or we might dress one of the bigger kids.
Yeah.
You know, and we might even do a video soon of finally putting Zenith in his policeman outfit. Find his black boots and his motorbike and get him ready. We'll have to put his neck brace on though, otherwise he'll never hold his head up. We are going to send him back to Spain when we can. And we're going to have his head replaced with one that has a centre core in it, so that it won't be as heavy.
Wow.
And he'll have more control in holding his head up. And one of his hands I want to have replaced.
Yeah.
Because his fingers are, demonstrate, Pa. His fingers are spread out like that.
Yeah.
And we want them more relaxed and bent. So we might change that as well, why he's there.
Well, why they
We did have the Sparky out, but I don't know if you can see them, but we had new lights put in and a brand new fan
Yeah.
because ours caught fire.
And we had
The light
same-
up there caught fire. So, and they were from the 1960s, weren't they?
Yeah.
So they had to come out. The kitchen light was replaced,
and
and the two exhaust
fan.
fans from the kitchen and the bathroom. Oh, you giving her some washes and kisses and loves, and oh no, you're gonna. No, it's Duke. So first you're loving on him, then you bite him, and you wonder why he holds you down. He gonna get bigger than you one day, darling. I'd be nice to him. He'll remember you.
So we got some electrical work done in the house, but now we're afraid to see the bill.
Yes, very scared to see the bill, because the Sparky that did the work charges like a wounded bull. And when we get that bill paid, then we have to call a plumber because one toilet keeps leaking into the toilet and running to the point we've got to cut the water off to it. And the other toilet we can't use because every time you flush it, water spills all over the floor because there's a leak at the back of it. And we've got to find out where that's coming from. Oh,
Kitty.
Pumpkin. You're such a smooch. You're such a smooch. She's a real mama's girl, that one. She usually comes and sits on me. As soon as I sit back in my chair, she's all over me. But the others, the three ragdolls, real dada boys and girls. Especially Miss Pepper Pot there that's making her way up. Yep, that's Pepper Pot. She loves her dada. Don't you, baby girl? You smoochy girl?
I've had all of them perched on me all at once.
Once, yeah. Yeah. See, with her, usually if I scratch this, that one there comes running. She's thinking about it. She can hear it. You coming over or not? Oh, you came over instead, did you? Hello, baby girl. See, this one's a bit of a mama's girl too. She'll come and smooch with me for a little bit. Turn around so we can get a look at your face. Where are ya? There she is. You're pissed off puss, aren't you? She's a pissed off puss. She's like angry cat. But see, she likes to sit and perch just there. She likes to do that. She doesn't like to be bothered too much. Just sit me here and pat me and I'm good. Aren't you? Little Dutchie. Look at her just perched on the edge there. My goodness. All right, guys. Thank you for being here. We love and miss you all. Wish we could do some more exciting videos. Maybe when it cools down, we'll have a lot more fun because, you know, I get hot very easy and then I can't cope and I can't think. My brain goes to shit. So hopefully when it cools down, we'll be able to show you a lot of exciting stuff. And I've got Dookie now too. You're going to come sit with your twin. These two are twins. They're from the same litter. She was from a completely different litter. And, of course, so was she. So, come on. Up you come. Pretty boy. Yeah, oh, she's a lovely little man.
Are you enjoying using my hand for a chair?
Oh, I've got these two. Look, he's using his sister for a chair. Come on, move up, mate. You're sitting on your sister. Oh, he's going to go down there under the armpit. But, yeah, so I'll catch up with you all again, like I said, soon. Maybe once we start cleaning out the shed, we might set up a tripod and film us cleaning that out so that you can see the vast amount of stuff we have to sort through and get rid of.
I know the first thing they're going to say, too. Oh, my God.
They probably will. Oh, my goodness.
Kitty.
Look at... Oh, I can turn this around. Oh, how can I do this? Look at this, guys. You're right there, sitting up on the mountain. Oi. I'm gonna look. Hey, I don't know if you guys can see him because I can't see the. You gonna say hello to everybody? He's just sitting on top of me like he owns the place. Say hi. She's down there. Yeah, crazy cat people.
No, you don't.
No,
get on
because
the
they're
table.
over here, so she now needs to come over and join the party. She's very jealous, that one.
If you want to go over there, that's fine. Just don't use the table for it.
Oh, I've got two over here now. I don't want a third.
Oh, you got two over there.
I got
already?
two. I got Duchess and Duke. All right, guys. This is definitely bye for now. Hang on a second. Get out of my Coke. You're not having it. Go on, get back on the lap. All right, guys. Bye from
Bye,
Neymar
everybody.
Silicone.
And bye from Main Paw Silicone.
And we'll see you all next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.